see, your finances can get kind of funny because what the devil wants you to do is say something crazy out your mouth to shut down your own finances and or to rob you of your faith. And so I'll deal with it. You know, and you got to get over, okay, well, I lost this. Elder Whittingham talked about the $3,000 when they were dealing with some buses or whatever they were going to get. But thank God they got past that. They way past that now. But you just reflect on the good stuff, man. Just think on those things, reflect on those things, and it'll do you well.
I think a big thing in agreement is consistency. And oftentimes when we're given a principle or we're given something to put into motion, sometimes either we'll get weary or we've had enough of it, or we don't want to go the distance, because sometimes when you don't want to go the distance, it's like, okay, I keep doing this, okay, it's not really amounting to anything. Do I really need to do it? So there are things that we learn from very early on. You know, of course, confession is a big thing, getting an agreement with our confession. Whatever comes out of your mouth, you know, has the power to create things. And so, but there's things that we learn from Apostle, money cometh to you, you know, writing money cometh on your check. We never stopped. We didn't start back up when Apostle brought it back to our remembrance. No, we never stopped. So those are things that we did in agreement. We never stopped, you know, whenever we heard, okay, never come to a service and come empty-handed. No, we never stopped. You know, and so there was a consistency over time that helped us in our agreement. When he may waver, there may have been times when, I may have forgotten to write the tithe and offering check, you know, from the increase. We never stopped writing it because we held each other accountable. And so there's certain things that you gotta, that's what we're here for. We're here for each other, not to watch each other fall or falter. No, because if you're on the same plane, you're going down too. Right? So we don't want to go. We want to continue going from destination to destination. And so we have to hold each other accountable. So when something comes out, your spouse might say, hold, wait a minute. I thought that's, you know, when you see something that I thought we were saying, I see, there I go. You know, you believe in God for a car. There I go. Not, you know, we can't afford that. Oh, no, not right now. No, even though if it may not be right now, it's still there I go. I'm still going to go that way. So we have to get in agreement of how we speak things out. Because even like when we first, like you said, when we first came into the house and you saw, you know, I said, I see a pool. You know, and so you may have said, no, you know, but I would continue to say, I see a pool, you know, and every time I go outside and I look over to where the pool is now, I saw it before it got there. But there are things that he would see before he got there. So there's certain things that I had to even, you know, with the speaking that is so powerful. One last thing, for those of you who have been over to our house, you probably knew that when we had our lower level, it was unfinished for years. For years. Was there opportunity to get it finished? Yes, if we pulled it from here and pulled it from there and not do this. And so there were certain things that Bishop had sensed in his spirit, you know, because we hadn't also built the dock yet. And so I was like, well, let's get the lower level finished first. It doesn't make sense, you know, we're living in this area. We're not living out there. And then he said, the Lord spoke to me. And that's one of the things that I had to learn how to line up with Bishop with. And I think it's so powerful to learn how to trust your spouse when they say the Lord spoke to them. And he said it in a number of different projects, encounters, and situations. And sometimes I didn't always understand. And it took me a while to shake it. I mean, when my words got in agreement, then I had to get my body and my spirit in agreement with, okay, we're going after the boat dock, not finishing the lower level. But when we did, again, time and time again, once we locked into that agreement, that's when things began to happen just like that. And in each situation that we dealt with that is we didn't have the money right then and there, but it rolled in. And so I think it's important for us to line up not only, you know, what we're believing God for, but what's coming out of our mouths, and then learning that when the spouse says, I heard from God. This is what God told me. And trusting the God that's in them.
Amen.